This is Deadly Desires at Honeychurch Hall, written by Hannah Dennison, read for you by Elaine Wise. Chapter 1.
I'd rather die than let the wretched government build a high-speed rail network through here. Mum pointed to a green flyer that was pinned to the post of a 5-bar gate. Stop Operation Bullet. Save minutes. Lose centuries. Join our protest group today. Operation Bullet? Mum went on. What a silly name. More like Operation Bunkum. Bunkum? I scoffed. Who uses the word bunkum these days? Don't you care about all this? Mum put one Wellington boot-clad foot on the first bar and used her good hand to haul herself up. Careful, I teased as Mum began to wobble. Remember your age. I'm not 70 yet, thank you very much, Mum declared. Anyway, it's got nothing to do with age. It's my gimpy hand. Which is why I suggest we just lean over the gate and admire the view. I'll be glad when you go back to London and stop nagging me, said Mum. When did you say you're leaving? When I'm sure you can manage on your own, I retorted, and you promise not to get into any more trouble. Me? Trouble? Mum gave me a withering look. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. It had been nearly 6 months since Dad died, and 2 since I discovered that my mother had secretly sold our small family home in London and moved over 200 miles away to Little Dipperton in Devon. If that wasn't enough of a shock, thanks to a broken hand, Mum's request for me to help her with some typing led to an astonishing discovery. My conventional, respectable mother was actually Krystalle Storm, the internationally best-selling romance writer of racy bodice rippers. Furthermore, Krystalle Storm's real identity, and the extent of her earnings, was a closely guarded secret. Fortunately, my father never discovered her alter ego, nor has HM Revenue and Customs, which is all the more ironic, given that my father had worked all his life as a tax inspector. But that was just the beginning. Following my retirement from hosting Fakes and Treasures, Mum and I had planned to open our own antiques business, and now she'd changed her mind. To say I was perplexed was putting it mildly. And now, here we were, bickering as usual. Well, I'm definitely joining that protest group, said Mum, with a hint of defiance. You see, I exclaimed, you're already asking for trouble. Stay out of it, Mother. Anyway, the government hasn't even built the HS2 from London to Birmingham yet. It will be years before they start this one. I don't see why we need a new line down here, my mother went on. What's wrong with the one we've got? It's archaic, I said, that's why. I didn't expect you to understand. Please, let's not argue, I said. Mum breathed in the crisp October air and exhaled with a sigh. None of that city pollution here. You'll miss this, just you see. Cows and manure, I doubt it. The problem was, I knew Mum was right. I would. It was a day of fitful sunshine and spiteful showers. Around us sprawled a mosaic of undulating farmland, enclosed by ancient hedgerows that rolled down to the River Dart. Thick belts of pine forests were interspersed with lush woods, sprinkled with rust, gold, red, and myriad shades of green that shimmered in the autumnal breeze. Did you know that Honeychurch Hall was a royalist stronghold in the Civil War? Said Mum, wistfully. Yes. The Roundheads and the Cavaliers fought up here, Mum went on. It's haunted, of course. Of course. Can't you just hear the sound of cannon fire? Not at the moment, no. Sir Ralph commanded his troops from up here. So you keep telling me. We were walking Hopton's Crest, named after Sir Ralph.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?